Have you ever wondered why there's always an available supply of vegetables and crops when you go shopping? Of course, these crops are cultivated. But there's always a steady supply, right? What about the farmers? How are they able to meet such incredible demand for food crops? The answer is simpler than you think. Machines. There's only so much that manual hands can do on the farm. Considering the world's population, production costs have risen sky high. And that's where these incredible farming machines come in. They're taking farming to the optimum. Today, you'll be seeing 10 of these incredible machines. Number 10. Harvesting tulips with a John Deere 6R. The John Deere 6 series is renowned for its power and performance, and the 6R is one variant of these series, keeping up to the promise of providing enough power to get more done in one day, while also dishing out its own unique features. There aren't very many machines out there that does it the way the 6R does it, and here's why. The John Deere 6R consists of a range of 12 tractors, each one aptly named after their horsepower capacity. These tractors have engines with horsepower capacities ranging from 110 to 250. With such power at your disposal, you can work on the tulip field all day without fear of a breakdown. Say you don't have tulips. The John Deere 6R is also convenient for working on hayfields. To ensure the best productivity and efficiency levels, the John Deere 6R offers just the power-to-weight ratio that you need to apply to a particular task. Of course, every 6R model has a maximum engine horsepower. It's typical of every vehicle, but the 6R pushes further by incorporating an intelligent power management system. When the engine detects a heavier task, it pushes the maximum horsepower upward by 10%. There's a caveat though. For the safety of the entire machine, the system will only provide this boost as far as it won't damage the drivetrain. Also, when you're working on tasks that demand more hydraulic equipment, the system provides a hydraulic boost to meet up with the demands of performance. The 6R's reversible fan is perfect for tasks like harvesting tulips because it blows out chaff from the field as work progresses. This cools the engine and keeps the machine at optimum performance. You'd also experience a great boost in visibility from the cab. Compared to other John Deere series, the 6R has a bigger windshield, and some components have been properly organized so that they won't hamper your concentration when working. The John Deere 6R is obviously a beast that can go all day, even in tough conditions. But what about the operator? Can they seat in the cab all day? Quick answer, yes. The cab's built to provide the highest levels of comfort to its drivers. It's got swiveling air suspension seats, grants easy access to your controls. Do you know that you can even reconfigure the buttons and their functions? You can change what each button does at your discretion, just so that the work will be much easier. Number 9. The Brielmeier Motor Mower. The importance of a mower can never be overstated. It's made cutting scythes and sickles look like a punishment. But there's a limit to what even your regular mower can do. It can make mowing in a large parcel of farmland look like scythes and sickles. Besides, on a farmland, speed and efficiency are of the essence. This is where the Brielmeier Motor Mower comes in. If this name makes you envision a transformer-like machine, then you're not wrong. The Brielmeier Motor Mower is a motor mower, but it's one built for the rigorous demands of large pieces of land. It's also built to withstand difficult terrain. From first impression, you can tell that this mower brings a different thing to the table than your regular mower. All Brielmeier models use the same chassis, hydraulics, operator unit, and hub motor. To maximize handling and working on slopes, it has a low center of gravity. Though all models use the same base machine, you can actually choose between 4 different gas engines, depending on how long you want to work before stopping to take a rest. There's an 18 horsepower engine, a 19 horsepower engine, a 25 horsepower engine, and a 26.5 horsepower injection engine. Brielmeier Motor Mower combines both electronic and hydraulics to deliver a true mower masterclass. It's got a long life and can work without a hitch till the next refill. The arrangement of the controls near the handles shows that the machine takes cognizance of the operator's comfort. Its studded roller wheels grants additional stability while working, even on slopes and inclines. The studded roller wheels can be attached. You could decide to use standard wheels if you want to, but it all depends on the kind of land you're working. The cutter bars can be attached to the base machine as well, and they vary in sizes ranging from 4 feet to 11 feet 6 inches. Though you'd have to drive the Brio-Meyer motor mower on your feet, just like you do any regular mower, it compensates for the power of its operation and the size of its equipment by offering easy maneuverability. With a relaxed grip on the handlebars, easily accessible controls, and the information on the central cockpit, you can get more done, and with less effort than you could ever hope to do with a regular mower. Number 8. KMC Peanut Harvester. The KMC Peanut Harvester comes in 2 variants, the 4-row wide-body combine and the 6-row wide-body combine. To use them, you'd have to attach them to tractors. I know they say not to judge a book by its cover, but the cover of the KMC Peanut Harvester is a complete reflection of what it's got to offer. It's sturdy, tough, and reliable. It's one of the very few farming machines out there capable of meeting up to expectations. It has a loose-shelled kernel rate ranging from 0% to a maximum of 2%. When compared to its competitors, this is one of the lowest loose-shelled kernel rates out there. You just have to know how to maintain the machine and make the necessary adjustments. Of course, before you can operate such a machine, you'd have to be eligible. No one's calling you to make a mess of their peanuts. To prevent frequent to's and fro's, the KMC Peanut Harvester has a hopper capacity of 9 cubic meters. In case you don't really understand what that means, that's 9,000 liters. This means that these harvesters can carry up to 2,700 kilos of peanuts before there's any need to offload. I don't know about you, but for hitch equipment, that's pretty impressive. Sometimes hitch equipment like this usually makes maneuverability something of an issue. However, the KMC Peanut Harvester steps up its game by using double swivel gear hitches and single wheel axles to ensure that the machine can turn even in tight corners. In order to meet up with the varying row widths on farms, these peanut harvesters can be attached with headers of equally varying sizes. These headers can have an inside pickup widths that range from 335 cm to 580 cm. For efficiency and performance, the operator can control the height of the headers, the auger speed, and the pickup reel right from the cab. This is possible using the hydraulic system. One of the most outstanding attributes of the KMC Peanut Harvester is that it can use adjustable separator screens to screen different kind of peanuts. Number 7. CH570 Sugarcane Harvester. John Deere makes this list again. This time around, it's for their sugarcane harvester. The CH570 is a fine piece of compact machinery that looks like a piece of tech for the future. Perhaps the most outstanding feature of the CH570 is the Harvest Monitor and Smart Clean system integrated to help cut down costs while harvesting sugarcane. Through the Harvest Monitor system, the operator can monitor the harvesting proceedings from his cab. The system runs diagnostics and provides information like the total tons of sugarcane harvested, the fuel consumptions, the trash percentage and whatnot. The operator can then decide to make certain adjustments from the information at his disposal. The Smart Clean system, on the other hand, helps the operator set automatic stages for the extractor fan speed so that he can attain an optimum balance between cleanliness and reduce loss. In addition to these systems, the machine also has a mapping system that helps it generate maps of the farmland and organize related data. The CH570 goes a mile further with the cab operator convenience. First, it increases the cab space by 30% and offers reduced noise levels. You can stay in the cab all day long and not be affected by the extended noise. The air conditioning is also up from previous models, and there are additional overhead vents just to keep the cab comfortable. Wow, seems like a place you'd want to take a nap in, doesn't it? It's also got a 37-litre refrigerator to keep your beverage and whatnot cold on the go. The multifunctional lever on the cab is easy to use and has programmable buttons. The CH570's base cutter and chopper are pacemakers in the sugarcane harvester market. But it's not just here. They've engine options with horsepower 337 and 375. The base cutter comes with standard 24-inch cutting discs, but they can be upgraded to 22 inches to allow dirt pass-through when working in muddier conditions. The chopping area is larger and has a range of 6 to 10 3.75-inch blades. Driven by a strong hydraulic piston motor, These blades can cut up sugar canes of varying toughness. Number 6. The Ploja AR4BX. The Ploja AR4BX is a strong and powerful 3 or 4 row bunker potato harvester, and is one of the best out there. It's got a large 14-ton bunker that efficiently curbs frequent visits to trucks in order to offload potatoes. And what's better, the machine doesn't have to cease digging for potatoes while it offloads its full bunker. The trucks come to it, and it unloads with its unloading arm. This saves the farmer more time and allows him to achieve more than he could ever think of in a day. The machine's soft pocket elevator is unique and makes moving transport bags much easier. The high capacity of the transport bags affects the speed of the elevators, slowing it down, though it does nothing to its effectiveness. The AR4BX ditches the standard tire concept, going for 890mm wide tracks, a wide drive and idler wheels, all to ensure that the machine is stable, strong and reliable to work on the toughest field and weather conditions. The idea is a massive success because most people go for the Ploja AR4BX because of its ability to work comfortably where other harvesters can't. The cab offers visibility for both field and road conditions, so that the operator can see properly regardless of the condition of the terrain. It's also got a camera system and a screen that relays the visual information to the operator in one glance. If this is wowing, you just wait because you haven't seen anything yet. The Ploja's harvest channel is uniquely constructed to prevent blockages while digging and picking up potatoes from the ground. It's got a plastic shear set, large discs, and a sieving surface that is unmatched at separating soil from the harvested products. Another amazing thing about the Ploja AR4BX is the laser sensor at the top of the hopper filling belt. This laser sensor controls how the hopper fills automatically. The hopper floor conveyor and the discharge conveyor run simultaneously to stop the potatoes from rolling backward. All the drives for the machine are outside the chassis, granting the operator easy access should they need to clean up the parts. Number 5. The Lemken 12 Plow. We've talked so much about full self-propelled farming machines, and the TMC has been the only hitch equipment so far. Now, number 5 on this list is another hitch equipment that deserves to be on this list because of how incredible it is. Lemken has one of the best plowing programs out there because they incorporate a combination of high-level features and accessories that'll make farming not only easy, but more productive and efficient. The Lemken 12 Plow is just one out of their numerous plowing equipment, revealing their commitment to ensuring optimal plowing services for farmlands regardless of the field conditions. The Lemken 12's compact disc harrows is also efficient at working at a 20cm depth as a cultivator. This means that unlike other models that just plow, the Lemken 12 can plow and also cultivate the soil, even under heavy conditions, and you'll see why. The Lemken 12 possesses 2 rows of 736cm serrative concave discs that are strong enough to mix and crumble the toughest of soils. To prevent blockages and upsetting the balance of the mobile discs, the legs of the Lemken 12 are curved and coiled, creating space between the discs during operation. The discs in each row are arranged symmetrically to avoid lateral pull even when you're working at high speeds. These discs are angled to the soil at 20 degrees and towards a direction of travel at 16 degrees, so that they can penetrate the soil properly and cultivate efficiently even at a working depth of 7 centimeters. The Lemken 12 also comes with a variety of versions. There's a mounted version and a semi-mounted version. If the Lemken 12 is a mounted version, it can be outfitted with a uni-wheel, which will send loads to the front axle when you raise the implement responsible for cultivating. The semi-mounted version, on the other hand, doesn't require an extra control unit. Number 4. The HOLA Terrados T440. The HOLA Terrados T440 is a multi-row self-propelled beet harvester. It has a variety of options when it comes to the row of harvesters. It can either be a 6-row harvester or an 8-row harvester. Like some of the farming machines on this list, the T440 comes with an integrated computer system, the EasyLift. This system functions in harmony with the machine accessories and other features to ensure the best harvesting outcomes. The machine's lightweight constructions ensure that the soil isn't damaged during the harvesting. The slope sensor in the chassis grants the T440 stability in all conditions. This harvester is committed to creating cost-effective conditions for farmers. In doing so, it integrates another system, EcoPower, that minimizes fuel consumption without affecting its performance. The Terra T440 can have 2 or 3 axles, but it was built specifically for beet harvesting, which means that its components were honed towards producing a singular effect. The T440 might be a new innovative model, but it doesn't do away with the components from the old models. In fact, some of the components from previous models are integrated into the build of the T440, which makes for increased longevity because it'd be easier to find spare parts for any damaged component. The operating concept and design are identical. You don't have to go through the momentary inconvenience of learning how to operate the machine from scratch. But that's if you've operated a HOLA machine before. With a Mercedes-Benz engine boasting an astonishing horsepower of 626, the HOLA Terrados T440 self-emphasizes that it's no child's play. The elevator conveyors, transfer webs, and discharge elevators are wide to ensure that the harvesting is smooth, easy, and quick. A 626 horsepower engine coupled with a 45,000-litre tank makes this harvester able to work for extended hours without groaning for a break. It can empty its tank in approximately 50 seconds. Wow, right? Such record-breaking speed is possible because of the central discharge elevator. It incorporates strong steel in its build to ensure stability even in the most difficult conditions. The hydraulic design is perfect and thus ensures the highest optimum performance possible. The HOLA Terrados T440 is considered by many to be the best beet lifter of all time. Number 3. John Deere Sprayer AR4BX. There's nothing a farmer would want more than using equipment with prestige that everyone can attest to. The AR4BX isn't just generally prestigious, but it's also got the 2019 Meiji Showstopper Award, which is like the Grammys for machines. The AR4BX is John Deere's largest sprayer yet, but could it have won the Meiji Showstopper Award for its size alone? For one, it has a 6,057-litre solution tank, which makes it capable of covering more ground than the previous version, which had a 4,542-litre tank. It also has an all-wheel drive system that makes it easier to drive across different terrains. To ensure high efficiency, this sprayer comes with an integrated powertrain system called the command drive. It's responsible for kicking in the auto mode that regulates the speed of the machine based on the amount of work being done at the moment. By controlling the engine speeds, it also cuts down fuel consumption by 20%, saving the farmer a whole lot of money. It also stops excess noise from getting into the cab so that the operator can work for long hours without damage to their ears. The command controls are easily within reach and are better organized for easy access. The multifunction handle has 6 buttons that you can program to perform different functions according to your discretion. The heated and ventilated leather seat in the cab provides optimum comfort for extended periods. The sprayer booms also come with a new carbon fiber design that allows them to fold and unfold quickly. The adoption of a swing-link suspension allows the boom to move side to side instead of up and down. Now the boom can hover over the crops and spray, offering better precision without damage to any of them. There's also a load command system that allows the loading of fluids at a speed of 1,500 litres per minute. In other words, you can fill up the tank in just 4 minutes, thus allowing more work to be done in lesser time. To enhance precision for spraying, there's a control system in charge of the nozzles. It helps the nozzles maintain a specific target range and pressure while the boom's moving. It's also possible to monitor the performance of the sprayer from the cab and make required changes to promote productivity. Number 2. Hay mowing John Deere W260 windrower. With the amount of effort John Deere puts into their farming machines, we can't seem to get enough of them. Their W260 windrower is the current machine on the list, and it stands out from other competitors on its level of comfort and productivity. It's a self-propelled hay mower that operates on an engine horsepower of 260 and works with a system specifically dedicated to its steering in order to prevent damage to the crops when it has to cut faster. The entire machine has a maximum speed of 24 miles per hour, allowing it to cover more distance in less time. The cab comes with a windshield that is wide and long so that the operator can see from all angles. The command arm, the main control system, provides the operator with the power to control all of the windrower, and it can be adjusted to fit the personal needs of any operator. There is an air conditioner and oil cooler system that regulates the temperature in the cab and that of the machine. The W260 hydraulic pump control system is capable of giving the header a constant cutting speed. There's also a platform flotation feature that allows the W260 to cut hay even on uneven land. Number 1. The Highmac Herbie 40. We've seen a self-propelled mower and a propelled mower on this list. What we haven't seen is a radio-controlled mower. The Highmac Herbie 40 is a radio-controlled track flail mower. It has a 40.8 horsepower engine. In size, the Herbie 40 may be smaller than most of what we've seen so far, but it's efficient in its productivity. It's a mower, but it can do other things too, like chopping, shredding, earth moving, and milling. You only need to attach the required tools to the front or back of the machine or robot, since it's small and remote controlled. The hydraulic actuators at the flotation device allow the Herbie to stick to the terrain as it mows, thus guaranteeing uniformity to the outcome of the work. This mower can work on slopes of up to 55 degrees without compromising on the quality of the output. As a result of the flex air fan, the cooling system works optimally to keep the machine cool and prevent a breakdown. For protection during work, the underside of the Herbie 40 has a coating that's attached to the chassis. This prevents debris from getting into the machine from under. It also affords a variety of options for its wheel system, depending on the field conditions. This mower's remote control also has a graphic display to relay information back to the operator. The remote control also possesses buttons which the operator can use to control the entire machine. Farming machines now can be as large as the John Deere sprayer or as small as the Herbie 40, but they're all incredible and high-level machines nonetheless. Are there any more incredible farming machines that should have made the list? Leave a comment in the comment section. Be sure to drop a like. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our updates. Don't forget to click the notification bell. It'll alert you the moment we release another video. See you next time.